Radha Madhava Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivara Dhari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivara Dhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Yamuna Tiravana Chari Jaya Radha Madhava Kanya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kanya Bihari Jaya Gopi Janavallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravana Chari Jaya Radha Madhava Kanja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kanja Bihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Radhe. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavan Dham, Jaya Nikunja Bihari, Jaya Radha Nikunja Bihari, Radha Nikunja Bihari Radhe. Jaya Gauranita, Gauranita, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Hari Naam Sankirtan ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki. Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you. So today we are going to discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam 7.2.16 verse, and this was the description what happened to demigods and what happened to the ordinary citizens when Hiranyakashipu did his terror, and when his brother Hiranyaksha got killed by Lord Varahadev. So we will study about this and Srimad Bhagavatam 7.2.16. So shlok is this. Evam viprakrute loke daityendra charirmuhu divam deva parityajya bhuve cheru lakshita. Evam viprakrute loke daityendra charirmuhu divam devam parityajya bhuve cheru lakshita. Evam viprakrute loke Daityendrando charirmuhu divam deva parityajya bhuvi cherula lakshita. Evam viprakrute loke Daityendra nur charirmuhu divam deva parityajya bhuvi cherura lakshita. So translation: thus disturbed again and again by the unnatural occurrences caused by the followers of Hiranyakashipu, all the people had to cease the activities of Vedic culture, not receiving the results of Yajna. The demigods also became disturbed. They left their residential quarters in the heavenly planet and, unobserved by the demons, began wandering on the planet Earth to see the disaster. Purport: as stated in Bhagavad Gita, the performance of Yajna brings reciprocal good fortune for both the human beings and the demigods. When the performances of Yajna were stopped by the disturbances of the demons, the demigods were naturally bereft of the results of Yajna and hampered the executing their respective duties. Therefore, they came down to the planet Earth to see how people had become disturbed and to consider what to do. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Samadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakham Vitamsha Namam Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Rindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhesha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So welcome all of you. So today we are going to discuss on this topic of terror of Hiranyakashipu and how the Hiranyakashipu was doing the things which are already happening in Kali Yuga, and how the demigods, they got disturbed so that they were not getting the portion, and all the ordinary people who were following religion, the Brahmanas who were protecting the cows, the people who were cultivating the Vedic practices, yajna, and everything was diminished by the demonic peoples of Hiranyakashipu, and how Hiranyakashipu is like torturing the people when his brother got killed. Hiranyaksha, he got killed, and he was like very disturbed and wanted to take revenge from Lord Vishnu. So this series of shlokas in Srimad Bhagavatam narrating how the Hiranyakashipu is instructing. Next we can read how Hiranyakashipu is instructing his nephews and mother and sister-in-laws. So in this way we will understand how this nature of material world is ordinary, and as a devotee, as a devotee of Lord Vishnu, devotee of Lord Hari, the person, how he should counteract and how he should continue his practices of bhakti principles so that this world will be benefited. So in this word, in this shloka, we will again read from Srimad Bhagavatam, where this translation says, thus disturbed again and again by the unnatural occurrences caused by the followers of Hiranyakashipu, all the people had to cease the activities of Vedic culture. Not receiving the results of yajna, the demigods also became disturbed. They left their residential quarters in the heavenly planets, and unobserved by the demons began wandering to planet Earth to the sea disasters. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, the performances of yajna brings reciprocal good fortune for both human beings and the demigods. So whenever we do any yajna, so we have to give the portion of the yajna to the demigods, to the different higher species, and by that offering, the demigod, they gets benefited, so that they gets punya, they get pious, and they can continue their work. So this is what interdependency between the humans and the demigods. But in Kali Yuga, the people naturally they are not following this, so there will be natural calamities, lots of natural calamity in this age. And same thing happened when the Hiranyakashipu was there. He tortured, he stopped the Vedic yagyas, he stopped everything, and then the demigods also, they got disturbed. So they came to the earth, that why the people they are not doing, why they are not offering parts in yagyas, like that. And what is happening here? So the activities of humankind, they can disturb the universe, they can disturb the demigods, they can disturb the world. So similarly, what happens if one is not following the path of religion, one is not actually performing his duties according to the varnashram dharma, so there will be naturally a disturbances in the society, and that will not good for everyone, not good for anyone. So there was an age when Hiranyakashipu, do you know, like this is in Satyuga, where like Hiranyakashipu, he got disturbed by his brother's death by Vishnu. And previous verses he also accept that Lord Vishnu is actually, he is impartial, but this time he is taking side of demigods, like that he says. But we can say actually Lord Vishnu, Hari, is impartial, because he gives that freedom to everyone. He provides the facilities to everyone, irrespective of a demigod or demon. And the best thing is, where we have disturbances in the society, where we have such kind of calamities, we can not perform any yagya. But in this Kali Yuga, it is very simple to perform the Harinam Yagya or Harinam Japa Yagya, or congregational chanting of holy name of the Lord, when the devotees can come together and they can do the chanting. Actually, Yagya means to satisfy Lord Vishnu. If you read the purport of previous next verses, then we will, Prabhupada says many places in Bhagavad Gita and in Bhagavatam also, that Yagya is mean for satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. So in our day-to-day life, whatever we do, that can be a Yagya, when we do in the offering to mood of Lord, to the offering to the Lord Hari, offering to Lord Vishnu. If we do any other activities for pleasing of Lord Vishnu, then that is Yagya, then that is the Bhakti. So this Yagya, by those Yagyas, what happens, that demigods and the Devatas, demigods means Devatas, and the Lord Vishnu, they become very satisfied. So they provide more and more resources, so that this race can live happily and peacefully. But we can see that nowadays, like just saw, we have witnessed the war between Ukraine and Russia. There are different lots of consequences. Some are natural, like Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik, Adi Atmik miseries in this world. 3 kinds of miseries we have. So we are living in the miserable world, where this is like a sansara dava nalanida logha. We say in Mangalarti, Tranaya Karunya Ghana Ghanatvam Praptasa Kalyana Gunanu Vatsam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. So this is sansara dava, where there are miseries are set up actually. We may have anything, we may have new variant of coming of COVID, we may have some immediately some war between 2 countries or 3 countries, and whole world can be affected. Or we may have some anything can be there who can disturb the mass of the people in this world. So everybody is trying to derive the happiness through money, through fame, through different kinds of facilities, and they are trying to earn. Nothing wrong in that, but actually in this world nothing is permanent, because Krishna himself in Bhagavad Gita, he states that Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. This is ashashvat, this is not permanent. So if Krishna says that this is not permanent, this is ashashvat, he meant to say that there is a place which is shashvat. And he also states in 15th chapter of Gita, Na tad bhasete suryo, na shashanko na pavako, yad gatva nivardante, tad dhamam paramam mama. So he says that there is my self-illuminated place, this is shashvat, permanent. And actually everybody can, if anybody can go there, he will not return to this miserable world. So according to our guna and according to our consciousness, when we left this body, we have to get again a next body in this material world, and we are again captured in this modes of material nature, three modes of material nature, sattvagun, rajogun, tamogun. We are again captured in this adi bhautik, adi devik and adhyatmic miseries. So how we can escape the world? Actually, when Srila Prabhupada, he was in the West, when he went to the West, that time if you see, there was also the calamity, like Calcutta was bombed and many things were happening, many people were killed in like the Second World War, and there was a lot of this world, India was in a like movement to have independence, and the Britishers, they were like doing torture like Hiranyakashipu, and again like foreign invaders, they came before when Shivaji Maharaj was there. So if you see that time, there was so much of like anxiety, so much of unstable situation in India and all over the world. And that time when he met Srila Prabhupada, met Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he asked, actually first we get independence, then like when he was instructed by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, as soon as he bowed down and he got up, and that time immediately he was instructed by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur that you should preach this message of Krishna consciousness all over the world in English language. So he said, actually how we can preach, because we are independent, we are not independent, we are dependent, this problem, that problem. So he actually, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, many times he narrated this pastime, that how I was defeated by my Guru Maharaj, and he very proudly says that. And actually Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur stated that point, the need of the world is not independence, need of the world is not good, you can say not good anything surrounding. We cannot wait for the condition to become a good. If it is good, then that is okay, that is very nice. If it is not good, still no problem, we can continue our work to preach this Krishna consciousness all over the world. Because what Krishna consciousness gives to the world is that it gives the satisfaction of heart, it gives the it gives the highest happiness of chanting the holy names of the Lord, highest happiness of becoming the one of the like insignificant servant in the association of devotees. It offers us the opportunity to clean our heart, clean our anarthas in the heart. It offers us to opportunity to serve Srila Prabhupada and this movement, the holy name, the deities, the Vaishnavas. In this way, what happens that actually anybody, any person who may be a highest, who may be a too rich, who may be a too beautiful, who may be a too famous, but still in the heart everybody is hankering for something. Everyone is not satisfied. They are hankering for this love of Godhead. Actually they are hankering for the love of Godhead. So they are finding this love in different forms of like options. They wanted to have enjoy material senses, they wanted to enjoy senses by different ways, they wanted to travel all over the world, they wanted to have fame, but everything in this world cannot give us those things, name, fame, adoration, money. So those we can like live comfortably, but those things cannot give us actual happiness of the heart. So one will be unsatisfied, and unsatisfied state, he will not be able to take a right decision, and definitely there will be some problems in his life, or he will create a problem because one is not satisfied. So actually one comes in Krishna consciousness, he practiced 16 rounds of chanting, he practiced 4 regulatory principles, he served in the association of devotees, he chant the glories, he chant the holy name of the Lord, he tries to clean his heart daily by chanting, daily by cleaning his heart by Hare Nama Cheto Darpana Marjanam. So he tries to clean his heart in this way, and gradually he becomes cool down, he becomes satisfied. He gets that happiness in the heart, and that gives him more conviction to practice more, walk on this path of spirituality. He becomes humble, he becomes honest, he becomes like non-harming entity in the world, and in this way actually a world gets benefited. and when he chants, the world is getting benefited. When devotees comes together, they chant the congregational of holy name, all the world, all the people, all the world, they are getting benefited, because this only can nullify the effect of Kali Yuga, that is quarrelsome nature of this Kali Yuga, where you can see in this world now at this stage compared to the 160 years before, now divorce rate is more. Now you can say people, the fight between the countries is more. They are saying that United States of America, United States, but you can see they are more and more dividing day by day. Prabhupada says that day by day the number of flags they are increasing in USA or USSR. In Russia, so they are saying that we are united, but actually due to this quarrelsome nature of Kali Yuga, everything has been, you can say, disunited, or people are quarreling, people are having lots of problems, they are facing lots of issues, and we are saying that this world is good place to live. Actually not. This world or this place is not fit for a gentleman to live. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, only good thing we have in this world is to chant the holy name of the Lord. Congregational chanting, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here and he gave this message, he gave this holy name, he preached this holy name, so that everybody can be saved from this sansara dava, nalinida loka, pranaya karunya ghana ghanatvam. So in this way, the whole world can be saved by this cool effect, like we say in Shishashtakam, cool effect, like moon effect of this chanting Sankirtan, and one's life becomes actually successful. Our success cannot be defined in the measures of money we have. Our success cannot be defined in the terms of how fame we have. Our success cannot be defined in the terms of how much people know us or how we achieved. Actually our success will be defined by Krishna, that how much we pleased him, how much we serve him, and in the proportion we please and we serve Krishna, that proportion our hearts become more and more satisfied, filled with more and more happiness, and with desire to serve more and more. So actually this is cooling effect of congregational chanting of holy name. There can be hundreds of Hiranyakashipu in this world, but still if we continue to practice very sincerely, very rigorously, very disciplined way, if we continue to practice our Harinam Sankirtan, our daily chanting of 16 rounds, our reading Srila Prabhupada books, our associating with devotees, our serving with the devotees, that is actually a greatest thing. And we may devote our some time for chanting, we may devote our some time for Krishna consciousness, but this is not ordinary. This is actually extraordinary. In the material world, people may see you and ask you that you are serving so much to ISKCON, how much money you are getting. They cannot see what benefit you are getting immediately by their blunt eyes. They need to be spiritually advanced, and definitely what benefit you are getting is, we are getting is mercy of Guru, mercy of Srila Prabhupada, mercy of Krishna, and by that actually we are going to be delivered from this material world. We are be saved from this dangerous world of death, old age, disease, and birth, old age, disease, and death, where everybody is suffering. Like in COVID time, actually people, they have learned good lessons, intelligent people only. COVID taught good lessons, that any amount of money we have, any amount of possessions we have, any amount of good network, good friends we have, any can be there, but still we are very you can say insignificant in this material world. Anytime our body, our soul can be taken out of body, we may have to leave body at any of the, suddenly we may have to leave, and we don't have control over this material nature, and that is true. But intelligent person, he understand the material world's nature is so much you can say frustrating, so much dangerous, so much of uncertain, that he understand that actually anything can happen to any time. So he directly takes shelter of Lord Hari. He lives this enjoyment propensity of the world because he is intelligent. He knows that actually I cannot enjoy, because this is not a good place to enjoy. And he understands that actually he gets a realization. He may have enjoying tendency before, he may for some time he may be taken to the material propensities, but still by the mercy of Krishna and Guru, he understands that this is not a good place to enjoy, this is not a good place to actually there is no enjoyment, there is no real happiness, because everything is uncertain, and very dangerous. So he immediately takes shelter of Lord Hari, immediately takes the shelter of the you can say lotus feet of Lord Hari. He remembers and he immediately prays, he immediately chants, and he sincerely chants and prays to the Lord Hari, and he, in this way, he gets connected with Lord Hari. He gets connected with the holy name, he gets connected with the Vaishnavas, he again tries to serve, and in this way he can perfect his life. So this is our actually eternal nature of service to the Lord Hari. Actually our happiness, eternal real happiness, is our Janma Siddha Adhikar, because this is the nature of soul, that is we call as Sat Chid Anand. Sat means like eternal, like Chid means eternal, it is a real, and then Ananda means it is like full of bliss, is a nature of soul, and we must get that. But how we can get? When we identify ourselves with we are not body, when we identify ourselves with the body, when we identify ourselves with the body and this nature, this material nature, this world, automatically we are going to be frustrated, automatically we are going to become a sad, because we are identifying ourselves as a body, not as a soul. But actually Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mamaivansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana manashashtani indriyani Prakritisthani karshati. Mamaivansho jiva loke. You are my eternal part, you are my soul, you are my part and parcel. Mamaivansho, you are my ansha. Mamaivansho jiva loke. Jiva bhuta sanatana. You are sanatan, eternal. Manashashtani indriyane, with mind and six senses. You are struggling in this world. So Krishna says clearly in this Bhagavad Gita that you are my part and parcel. So we are, like Father is telling that you are my son, and we are also getting to know by scriptures where on this day of auspicious day of Gudi Padwa, this Chaitra starting, actually the Brahmas created this universe. And like many things happen on this day, so this is the first day where this is first day according to our Vedic scriptures, and the position of sun, moon and everything. So this is the starting of the a new year, and on this special occasion, what we can do is we can remind ourselves that I have to become more sincere in my practices of Krishna consciousness. I have to clean my heart. I have to utilize my independence will in the service of Krishna. I want to dedicate this life to the for pleasing of Krishna, for pleasing my Guru, for pleasing Srila Prabhupada. We have to do a determination where I will be sincerely utilizing my time properly in my responsibilities and in my Krishna consciousness for pleasing Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. So if we do like this, if we become more sincere, then definitely Krishna deities will help us. Shri Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra will help us to grow in this path of Krishna consciousness, and we will get blessing, and we can remove our anarthas, we can step on our anarthas, and we can go ahead. Yesterday was listening to a clip, video clip, where one of the famous devotee was telling about what happens when one takes to chanting of Hare Krishna, and he is actually carrying a Krishna Vahina. Actually, he is carrying a Harina. So he was telling the nice analogy where Vasudevji, he was carrying Krishna in the basket. As soon as he took a Krishna on his head, he take a devotee takes a holy name on his head. He gives a priority that I should chant in morning, I should complete my 16 rounds very sincerely, in this way. So he was carrying. He was trying to carry this, and as soon as he went in front of a gate, there were 16 gates in a line where a jail constructed by Kansa. So as soon as he went there, our first door went automatically open, and the Kansa was so intelligent, he was so cruel. What he did is, if anybody is trying to escape illegally, anybody is anyhow open the gate, then there were big stones on the top. They will directly used to fall down, and the person used to get killed. But those stones were as it is, they did not fall. And then again he went second, third, so 16 gates, they were automatically opened. And another thing, the paharikari, or you can say doorkeepers of those jail, the Sainik, they all were in a deep sleep. So they started getting a sleep, so they laid down on the ground. So this effect happens when we chant holy name of the Lord. When takes the holy name of the Lord on his head, what happens that
all the anarthas, the agents of Kali, the anarthas, they get to sleep, so that a devotee can chant, devotee can serve, devotee can carry Krishna without any, you can say, any issue, or without any disturbance. And in this way, like acharyas actually, they are telling about this pastime of Lord Krishna, that what was happening to the people when, similarly, when we carry the holy name of the Lord in our head very sincerely, when we carry the instruction of our Guru, instruction of Srila Prabhupada, instruction of Vaishnavas on the head, and when we serve sincerely, then actually we are getting the blessing of Krishna, and definitely Krishna will remove all the obstacles, see, from the obstacles from our path. Just like when Vasudeva and Krishna, he was carrying Krishna on his head. So there were lions, like we have anarthas like a lions in our heart, which deviates us, which take over of our mind and senses, and many times we forget our spiritual activities. So that time they also they got far away. Why? Because he was telling that analogy, that because Vasudeva was a Nar and he was carrying Hari. So Nar Hari means Lord Narsingh Dev ki Jai. So he was carrying the Narsingh Dev on his you can say head, and he was like a Narsingh Dev Nar Hari. So by seeing Nar Hari, the anarthas like a lion, they got fused and they got far away by fearing the Narsimha Dev. Similarly, when we carry Narsimha Dev's instruction, when we carry a Lord Narsimha Dev by his holy name, by his prayers, Narsimha Arti, so immediately our anarthas in the heart, they get far away. Many of the agents of Kali, they go to sleep, and we can continue our devotional practice in this way. So this is what the age can be any, the person, like there can be different rule of different governments, there can be an attack of invaders, you can say like you can say in Bangladesh, Yavans are attacking, and this can be any circumstances, but how Lord protect his devotee, that we need to understand how they protect his devotee. So one may feel that, oh, that devotee is killed in Bangladesh, how the Lord did protect him. Actually not. You cannot see by your eyes, you cannot understand by our imperfect senses. Actually Lord can come directly and Lord can punish the demons. He can directly save, like he saved Gajendra, he saved Prahlad Maharaj, he saved you can say like many incidences where he saved the person directly attack. So similarly he saved, like in he saved whose Garbha was that, son of Parikshit Maharaj, he saved in the Parikshit Maharaj, he directly protected from Brahmastra. Similarly, Krishna can protect directly, and Krishna can protect by killing us also. Because if he is allowing our killing, then Krishna is protecting our consciousness. Krishna is assuring to take us back to Godhead, just like he also killed that, you can say, Magar. In Gajendra Moksha story, he killed that, and in this way directly he got also delivered by his Sudarshan Chakra. So Krishna can kill, Krishna can give us like opportunity to live, but still he always protect the devotees. And to understand how he protect devotees, we need to be a little we need to be getting mercy of Krishna. And another thing is, like we have heard about the Russian devotees, when how they struggle to preach Bhagavad Gita, how they struggle to distribute Bhagavad Gita. So many devotees, they also actually tortured and killed, but still they got the mercy of Krishna. Their glories we know everywhere, like whenever devotees go to US, Russia, they go to that places. If you have read the Salted Bread book, so Krishna always protecting us. So we should not have any doubt that Krishna will not protect me. Krishna is definitely going to protect us. Avashya rakhibe अवश्य रखिबे कृष्ण विश्वास पालन, ये विश्वास पालन, अवश्य रखिबे कृष्ण ये विश्वास पालन. As Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says in Sharanagati, that we should be having this mood that Krishna will be always protecting. We should protect this faith. We should protect this Vishwas that how Krishna is going to protect me always in any condition. And actually, what I feel is for my protection is okay. Materially also Krishna gives protection, but we need more protection mentally. We need a protection for getting down our faith. We need a protection to keep faith on holy name and words of Guru and Krishna. We need a protection so that we do not lose faith in scriptures. We need a protection so that we not get lose a faith in Srila Prabhupada. And in this way, we seek this blessing for Krishna. So Hiranyakashipu was the great example in the Bhagavatam, how he tortured and how he disturbed demigods also. Because demigods, many people say in India, we have 33 crores of God. No, actually they are demigods. Demigods means they are like a mantri mandal, they are like a ministers assigned by Lord Hari. Actually the Lord Vishnu is the only person who is a supreme, and another is Lord Shiva, who is again incarnation of Lord Hari. Like they have a relationship like milk and the curd. Milk and curd are the same, simultaneously they are different. So this is Achinta Bhedabhed Tattva. Simultaneously Lord Shiva and Lord Hari are same, and simultaneously they are in difference. So Lord Brahma, we do not worship Lord Brahma also, and Lord Brahma, if you read the scriptures, we will know in Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Brahma, he took birth on the from the navel of Lord Vishnu. So one is only a supreme. We don't know that. If you read the scriptures, then Krishna is a source of everything. He is a source of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, he is a source of Shirodakshay Vishnu, he is a source of Karmodakshay Vishnu, and Lord Hari one is a supreme, and one is a supreme, others are the ministers. So in this way we should, like Gajendra, when he prays, addresses the qualities of supreme. Then Lord Ganesh do not come, then Lord Mahadev, Shankarji do not come, then Brahmaji do not come, Indra, Chandra, Varun, Surya, nobody comes there. Only comes is Lord Vishnu with his Garuda, taking Sudarshan Chakra in his hand, and kills enemy of Lord Gajendra. So in this way we can understand who is the supreme, and by taking shelter of supreme only we should practice this Krishna consciousness. This we should practice our chanting. We should actually dedicate our life, dedicate our activities, dedicate our each moment for a service of Krishna as much as possible. In every condition we can be, but we should strive to be in a position where we can please Krishna and we can see a smile on our Guru, our seniors, our Guru Shishya Parampara, Srila Prabhupada. And in this way Lord Hari will be pleased by our endeavors. So I stop here. Sorry, actually I spoke many things, but actually I seek your blessing and shelter so that I can practice what I spoke. And I need a blessings of Vaishnava, Srila Prabhupada, so that I can endeavor more and more sincerely. I can practice, and I can clean my heart, clean my anarthas, and I can please Guru, Vaishnava, Srila Prabhupada and Krishna, Shri Radharani. So thank you very much. We stop here. Hare Krishna. If you have any question or any comment or any suggestion, please do write in comment box. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.